Good morning, all of you.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Morning, ma'am.
Good morning. Yeah. Today's class, we are going to discuss about dissolution of a partnership form. Okay. Uh, in which uh, an insolvency of a partnership form. So we are going to discuss in today's class. Uh, so is this screen visible to you? One second, I'll just stop sharing. Mm, share screen. The screen visible, right? One more screen. I'll do. Yes. Which screen is visible to you all? Can you please let me know? Hello? Uh, uh, I'll allow you to. You can unmute yourself. There's no screen visible. One second. Oh, this closed automatic totally. Right. My voice is also not audible. It's audible. Yeah. Mm, I'm just trying to share the screen. Partnership resolution. Is this visible? Both are? Yes. A dissolution of a partnership form. Uh, not visible. Now it is visible. See? Half screen. Now it is full screen. This is full screen now. No. Right. No, 1 second. Right. Now this is visible, right? Hope I think. Uh, Resolution of a partnership form. A partnership resolution, it can be two types. New resolution means a form. This is resolution of a partnership form. A form can be entirely close the business and the partners separate themselves, or a form like partners change and reconstruct the entire form. New partnership, a new agreement, new partners will join. So the resolution can be two types: new partnership or entirely closing up. So we are discussing about if a entire closing up, whatever the situation may be, whether they are going to go for a new partnership and new agreements, or they wants to wind up the entire business. First, the existing business has to be closed. That means that whatever the assets and liabilities are there, those are to be uh, sold. Assets has to be sold, and the realized amount has to be used to pay off the liabilities and close all the accounts. Then start a new business or new agreement and new books, new relations. So dissolution of a firm means refers to the dissolution of existing relationship between the partners and controls the entire organization. Okay, there's a minimum number of partners, whatever is that. If not there, firm comes to an end. Usually, on agreement of the business, an organization may come to an conclusion under the following, means winding up under the following. It means if the partners wants to change or shift the existing ratios, means reconstitution we also call. If the partners wants to change existing ratios, then we call it as a um, partnership form. Means a dissolution form come to an end, and new partners, all partners changed and new partners joined the business, or a partner died and the other partners don't want to continue the business, then also form continue come to an end. Okay, so mode of dissolution, a form by order of the court or without any intervention of the court. That means partners among themselves may wants to close the business. Dissolution, we have different types of dissolutions. These are theoretical part. You can go through yourself. I'm here to teach you what exactly this problem aspect, how to solve the dissolution of a firm. So dissolution can be by agreement of the partners or mandatory dissolution when a required number of members are not there, emergency dissolution due to the contingencies, or dissolution by notice, or dissolution by the court. Okay, how do they settle the accounts? I'm coming to that. How do they settle the accounts? The accounting procedure, if you see, for the dissolution of the firm, it is necessary to yes, dissolution of the firm. If a firm has to get dissolved, they need to prepare the accounting aspect. I'm telling you. First, they need to prepare realization account. Okay. After that, they need to prepare a partner's capital accounts. Then bank account. That's all. Only three accounts. Remember, children, in dissolution of the partnership form, we prepare only three accounts: realization account, partners capital account and bank account. No balance sheet. Why no balance sheet? Dissolution means business itself coming to an end, closing down, winding up, right? So when you are closing the business, where do you have the assets and liabilities, right? So whatever existing assets and liabilities are there, those assets will be, whatever existing assets are there, they will be sold out, and the amount realized on the sale of assets will be used to pay out their outsiders liabilities. Okay, so this and that's the reason why in dissolution of the partnership form, you will not have a balance sheet. Okay, the second thing, so what accounts you open? Only three. One, realization account means the transfer of assets and liabilities first from the given question balance sheet, and you will show how do they transfer the sale of assets and payment of liabilities, any other realization expenses, that we will show in the realization account, then partners capital accounts, then bank account with the settlement. Okay, so only three accounts you will open. Now how to settle the accounts on dissolution of the firm? The how you settle the settlement of accounts, if you look into that, first yes, first a firm any losses or liabilities arises, to pay out the losses or any liabilities, first capital whatever the amount realized on sale of assets, that will be used. Okay, if any amount realized on sale of assets, that will be used to clear the liabilities of outsider liabilities and losses. If that amount is not sufficient, then partners capital will be taken over to clear the assets. Sometimes even if the existing capital balances of the partners is not sufficient, then partners should bring additional amount into the business to clear the outsider liabilities and loans. Okay, so first the amount, whatever amount realizes on the sale of assets, will be used to clear the outsider liabilities. After payment of outsider liabilities, capitals of partners will be paid, a loan of the partner will be paid. After payment of partners loan, capital of partners will be returned. Okay, that's how the amount realized on the sale of assets will be used. If amount realized, ante if they sold the goods, assets, they realized 1 lakh, say, and outsider liabilities are 60,000. So first 60,000 outsider liabilities will be paid. Still 40,000 balance is there, and this 40,000 will be used to pay the any partner loan is there. Say partner, one of the partners loan with the firm is firm's loan with the partner is 10,000. So they will pay partner loan second. Then how much is left? 60,000 for outsider liability, 10,000 for partner's loan. Now 30,000 more left. This 30,000 will be paid to the partner's capital. Okay, towards the partner's capital account. If 30,000 is not sufficient to clear the partner's capital accounts, in their capital ratios, the profit will be, say for example, 1:2:3 ratio, they are sharing the profits. So the amount left is 30,000 and is not sufficient. Then capital, whatever the amount, not in the profit sharing ratio. Remember children, if the amount realized on assets after payment of outsiders liability and partners loan, whatever amount is available, if that amount is not sufficient to meet the payment of partners capital, then it will be paid in the ratio of capitals held by the partners. Remember, I'm specifyingly mentioning this, so no need of looking at the screen. I didn't check this. Okay, this is the image, take it out. Okay, don't worry. So remember this point. How do they paid? How do the accounts are settled? First, accounts are settled. Settlement of accounts. I'll repeat once again. I want to make you work out the problem instead of the real. Account, no JJ. Okay. First, from what they will clear? From the amount real outsiders, from the amount realized on sale of assets. Okay. So amount realized sale of assets is used in the following order. Okay. So first, pay the outsiders liability. Okay. Second, partner's loan means if a firm taken any loan from the partner's loan, then partner's capital account. Balances. Okay. If partners, if sufficient amount is not there, if uh, amount realized on assets is not sufficient to meet partners' capital balances, then balance amount, then it is distributed in their closing balance of closing capital balance ratio. Okay. If amount realized on assets is not sufficient to meet outsider liabilities, also then partners are supposed to bring. Okay. Partners bring cash from their private properties. Okay. Private properties. Forget about the spelling mistakes. Okay. Right? Okay. So these are to be remembered. Now let us practice a question on the partnership accounts. Where is that? Yes. See, please, all of you open this page 175. Question number 2, 3, 4 are there. We'll do one. I'll try to open, share one more. Okay. Question number 2. Please, 175 page. Open 175 page. Question number 2. See there. It has been given like that. Balance of Krishna and balance sheet of Krishna and Balram stood as under 31st March 2014. Sundry debtors, Krishna's loan, reserve, Krishna capital, Balram capital, cash at bank, data, stock, machinery, furniture. And assets other than realized 99,200. Creditors allowed discount of 448. Realization expenses 1,088. You are asking to prepare journal entries and ledger accounts. Okay. Is the screen visible to you all? The question is visible? Please let me know. Please respond. Question is visible? Yes, right. And this question is also visible now? Double screen, like previous day, as I shared the question and this thing I am sharing here. Right. That means decrease this size. All right. What is this question? Right. Okay. Yes. Right. Now, as I mentioned in the dissolution of a partnership form, we are supposed to prepare three accounts: realization account, partners capital account, and partners capital accounts and a bank account. So let us open a table. Right. What you are supposed to do first when you open a realization account, first from the given question balance sheet, you are supposed to transfer the assets and liabilities from the given question balance sheet, except partners capital accounts, accumulated profits, and what you call bank balance. Okay, rest all we are supposed to transfer from the given question balance sheet. I'll tell you. See, now let us take a what you call liabilities part of the balance sheet. In liabilities part of the balance sheet, what do you have? What do you have? Balance sheet liabilities part is creditors, Krishna's loan, reserve, Krishna capital, Balram capital. See, I said don't take capital accounts, don't take accumulated reserves like a reserve, profit and loss account, whatever are there. And okay, and even Krishna's loan we will not take. Partner's loan also we will not take. We will only take outsider liabilities of the firm. So what is here to transfer creditors? Liability side. So from liability side, debit side, we credit side will take. What you will write? Outsiders liabilities. Okay. So what do you have here under the outsiders liability? Creditors. Sundry creditors. So whatever the value, that as it is, you take creditors. You take with the value it has. So what is the amount of creditors? 26,000. Right? Only outsider liability, only one we have. Over. Now, debit side come. Asset side. In question balance sheet, asset side, what do you have? Cash at bank, data, stock, machinery, furniture. So don't take from the assets, don't take cash or bank. Okay? Cash and bank, we will open account. So don't take. Right? My writing part is not visible. You share. Now? Is it visible now? Right. So debit side, what we take? Assets. In question balance sheet, whatever assets are there except cash and bank, rest all will transfer to the debit side with the balance sheet values. That is called transfer of assets. Except cash, bank. Okay. So what are the assets we have? With the data, stock, machinery, furniture. All those with their values. book values. Those are called book values. Debtors 24,800. Okay. And stock. What is the value? 35,600. And then machinery 45,000. Then furniture 5,600. Okay. So what we did, remember, assets, whatever except cash and bank, from asset side to debit side of the realization account, we transferred with the book values. Similarly, liabilities except capital accounts and partner reserves, accumulated reserves, any, and partners loan, outside the liabilities, whatever are there, those are to be transferred on the credit side of realization account, means opposite side of the balance sheet. Okay. Now, after transferring, what you are supposed to do, what it is, if assets, which side you took on debit side. So, sale of transfer we took. Now, sale of assets, if any there, that we will write. We will write okay, bank. When any assets are sold, credit side we will write. See, receiving amounts will take on the credit side, paying amounts will take on the debit side. So assets sold. What is the additional information? The assets other than cash realized 99,200. Right? Assets other than cash realized 99,200. So how do we write that? Bank. Bank. Okay, what is that bank for? Sale of assets. How much amount realized on sale of assets other than cash? 99,200. So, okay, sometimes individually one asset he'll give. That also there, the next sum. The what you call fourth sum is there, we'll do that. Okay. Sale of assets 99,200. After that, what did he say? And liabilities, and S took over other assets and liabilities at book value except machinery. No, sorry, I'm here. What is that? All the creditors are allowed a discount of 448. Right. So what is the amount of creditors? 26,000. So they gave 448 rupees of discount. So after subtracting that amount, what you will get? Tell me. 26,000 minus 448. If you subtract, you will get a very good. That payment. So for payment again, bank account. Payment of creditors. Okay. So how much you got? 25,552. Okay. So bank account data. So payment to creditors after discount. How do you got? Show this for your noting this. 26,000 minus 448 rupees. You got 25,552. Okay. So assets were realized, liabilities were paid. Now in this question, realization expenses are 1,088. So that also we will show as bank. Bank brackets realization expenses. So what is the amount? 1,088. Then everything is over. So now do the balancing. After doing the balancing, whatever the amount realized, that will be transferred to the partner's capital account as usually. Right? So 26,000 plus 99,200, 1,25,200 is the total. Okay, 1,25,200 is the total. Now the credit total 24,800 plus 35,600 plus 45,000 plus 5,600 plus 25,552 plus 1,088. So how much you got? Debit total 1,37,640 you got. So 1,37,640, that is debit is more than your credit. So this side the difference you are supposed to put 1,37,640 minus 1,25,200. How much? 12,440 you are getting a difference. So that is to be transferred to the partner share account. 12,440 is the difference between the both the sides. So 1,37,640 is the total. Now, so what you should write? Where do you transfer this amount? Partner's capital account. Okay. So who is the first partner in this? Krishna. Second one is Balram. And what is the share? What is the share? Is it given? Nothing is given. Usually you are supposed to divide equally, but they are not getting equally. 3:4 ratio. 3:4, that is by 7, divided by 7. Uh, 1.77 into 3. 5,331. Krishna. Let us make it 5,330. And next one is, who's the next partner? Balram. And Balram share is again 4. 7,108. 7,108. Here you should take, round it off to 10. 110. Okay, so that's about Balram share. Okay, we got these figures. This is our working. Okay, so what you did? First, transfer the assets on credit side, sorry, debit side, and liabilities on credit side of realization account. After that, you, whatever the assets are realized, by writing bank with the value of realization, you will put it on the credit side. Okay, and whatever the liabilities are paid, by writing on the debit side. Yes, debit side, we by writing bank on debit side, we may show the payment to outsider liabilities and realization expenses. The difference on both the sides will be transferred to the partners capital account. So now let us open partners capital accounts. We have two partners. Okay, so I'm taking they are only coming. Okay. Right. Who are the partners here we have? There is a Kalyan and Krishna and Balram. So Krishna and Balram. So we will delete the columns. We have only let that column be. So here particulars Krishna, Kalyan, right? Right. So what is the amount you have? First, you are supposed to transfer that balances from the question. Balance carried down. What is the amount? Question Krishna's capital 30,000, Kalyan's capital 40,000. 30,000 and Kalyan capital 40,000. After that, reserve is there, accumulated profit. So reserve also you are supposed to transfer. Reserve also you are supposed to transfer. Okay. So what is the amount of reserve in what ratio? Profit sharing ratio equally, or 3:4 ratio. So what is the amount of reserve? 12,000. 12 by 7 means again you are getting actually the equally they should have previous class we did a profit sharing ratio, capital ratio. 12,000. Now let us distribute in 6,000, 6,000 equally. Right? After the transfer of reserves, what left? Nothing. Now, from the realization account, you got a debit balance. So here we'll come it on the other side. That is here realization account. Krishna's balance is 5,330 and Kalyan's balance is 7,110. Right? Now we transferred. Anything else left? No. That now what is the amount? Totals 46,000. Krishna, sorry, Kalyan. The difference is 46,000 minus 7,710. So please 46,000 minus 7,710. 7,110. 38,890. Okay, they are Krishna and Balaram. Okay. Krishna and Balaram. Okay, Balaram or Kalyan, whatever. Balaram, 38,890. Now, Krishna. Krishna's credit balance is 36,000 minus 5,333 minus 5,330. 30,670. Okay, here he distributed equally, ma. Okay. Equally only. Actually, when no ratio is given, we are supposed to distribute equally. There is no doubt. 6,220. 6,220. Okay. So here also same. You will get now. Now you will get the same. Do these totals, you will get 36,000. Can anyone do calculation and tell me Krishna's and Kalyan's total? 39,780 to whom? Kalyan? 39,780 Kalyan. And Krishna? Krishna, please. 29,780. Yes. So what we should do? Usually, what we used to call In revaluation, we used to write here balance carried down. But here we are supposed to write it as a balance bank, because we are closing the business. Whatever they need to get from the business, that they are taking and leaving, separating. So we should close the accounts. So here it is bank account, realization account, and the balancing figure. This is the balancing figure, bank, which they are closing and leaving the business. Okay. Now open bank account. This is partners capital account. Okay. Forget about that spelling mistakes. Now you are supposed to open bank account. Right. Let us delete all this. The bank account shows which balance? Debit balance. So for bank account, we write on debit side balance brought down, bank on right hand side in the balance sheet. So you write on the left hand side in the account. So what is the amount of bank account? 7,000. Okay. And then by selling, where is the bank again in realization account? See, realization account bank is how much? Sale of assets 99,200. That again on the opposite side. So what you write, from where you are taking that? Realization account. Okay. How much amount? 90. What is the one? 99,200. Okay. Anything bank on the credit side of realization? No. But on debit side of realization, you have two banks again. So debit side of realization, that is from left side, you will bring it on the right hand side to the bank account. But you are taking it from the realization. So you write a realization account. Okay, so bank one is first payment to creditor. How much you paid to the creditor? 25,552. Okay, 25,552. And next other one is again a realization account. This is for expenses. What are the amount of expenses? 1,088. Okay. Anything is there in the realization account that comes in the bank? No. From realization account, debit side two, whatever comes that we have taken on the credit side, and credit side one bank, whatever is there that we have taken took it on the debit side, and from question balance sheet also we took the cash balance. Now what is left? Partners capital. So from partners capital, what all comes that has to be taken. So where in partners capital, where is the bank you are finding? On debit side. On debit side, you are finding bank. So in bank account, it comes on the credit side. So Krishna account. Krishna capital account. You're taking it from capital account. Capital account. So what is the Krishna's balance? 29,780. Okay. So again, next, who is that? Balaram. Okay. I'll change the names more also. Balaram capital is showing how much? Balaram capital 39,780. Okay. Now you are here. It's by completing your balance bank account. If your bank account debit balance and credit balances are tallied, then what you did is correct, children. Understood? Okay. If your bank account debit and credit balances are tallied, means what you did is correct. So do total and tell me, is that tallying or not? I'll change the names by the time. Krishna Balaram. Are they tallying? So debit total is how much? 7,000 plus 99,200 means 1,06,200. So are you getting the same total on credit side of bank account? Please do check. Okay, debit, okay. Credit. Creditor, you need to get. If we are getting, what you did is correct. Got or not? Not getting? 99,200, 7,000, 1 lakh realization. And from the realization, we are taken Krishna's capital, the Balram capital. Anything else that we left? 29,780 plus 39,780. 9,780 plus 39,780. 69,560. And payment to creditors 25,552 plus 1,088 expenses 96,200. It is coming 96,200. Actually, it's supposed to get. What is the difference you are getting? Minus 1,06,200. 10,000 difference. It should get tally, children. Both the sides, bank account should get tally both the sides. Then what you did is correct. Okay. And let us see the total of question balance sheet. Have we missed anything? Question balance sheet total. So do one of you do a liabilities total, one of you do assets total. Is it tally? Yeah, it's tallied. Where it is not getting, we got textbook answers. Totals 25,552, 1,088 correct only. 99,200 and 7,000 cash balance also correct only. And 29,780, 39,780 is also correct. These all are paid, expenses paid. You are supposed to get children. Actually, we will get. So this what you call a question balance sheet also tallying. We took everything correct. Took everything correct. So I hope concept you understood, right? The concept of this question has understood, right? So both the balances, if tallied means your bank account is correct and what the entire problem is correct. Shall we proceed to relating to the same dissolution? I'll tell you one more point. Let's see the fourth question. Okay, if you see the fourth question. See here, in the fourth question, he mentioned that assets, some of the assets were taken at a lesser value, and some of the assets were what is the value realized, and some assets were taken by the partners. In such case, how to do? Only realization account will do for the fourth question. Okay, I'll take 10 more minutes for the insolvency. Insolvency, we may not be able to complete, I think. I'm really worried about this time. That is 15 minutes. Theory just explaining, half an hour some doing. let's do the fourth question. This question now, everything we did correct. Why it's not tallying? I'll look into that. Realization account. Okay. So I'm preparing only realization account for the fourth question so that you will understand. First, transfer all the assets and liabilities from the question balance sheet. Okay, so what we do? First, let us transfer the liabilities from a left hand side to right hand side of the realization account. Are you all? Shall we continue? Please let me know. This is 12 marks problem. 12 marks. 12 marks problem. Long answer questions. Essay questions. Sundry creditors. So what is the amount? Creditors 30,000, transfer as it is. Next, bills payable, outsider liabilities, whatever are there, all those to be transferred. Okay, bills payable. Bills payable again 7,000. Next, loan from yeah, that's what loan we left in the previous question. Loan we see in the question. Krishna's loan 10,000 is there, children, that has to be paid. Yeah, I got it. Here itself only. Need to open loan account, partners, Krishna's loan account. I'm sorry, I'm going back to previous question. Sorry for inconvenient. Krishna's loan account. We need to open. Okay. How do you? Because loan of the partner we didn't show, right? So that has to be shown separately. So loan means liability to the firm. So balance carried down, you should write. So what is the amount of Krishna's loan? 10,000. And Krishna loan also has to be paid. So bank account, payment of loan 10,000. Right? So now total is 10,000. So this is the total. Okay. So now bank, one more bank we got, that is Krishna's loan. So Krishna's loan we are supposed to show Krishna loan account. I said we did correct only, somewhere we went wrong. 10,000. Right? Now this is also 1,06,000. Got the answer. Okay, Krishna loan we didn't take. For Krishna loan, that is partner's loan, you are supposed to show separately by opening an account instead of showing in the realization. We don't show it in the realization account. Okay. Now this question, realization account, question number 4. Question 4, same page. Right. Bills payable with transfer. Next, fourth question. What are loan from Mrs. Kranti to be taken separately, and general reserve we don't take because it accumulated profit and capitals will not come. Now, after transfer of liabilities, transfer assets. Assets first cash at bank. We will not take. We open account. Next one is debtors. What is the amount of debtors? 19,000. Right. Then stock. Stock is how much? 30,000. Then after stock, investments. Investments 10,000. After that, we have furniture. We have what is the amount? 2,000. Then machinery. Machinery, how much? 35,000. Then building. What is the amount? 50,000. Okay. Okay. So now, after that, now look into the additional information given to you in the question. What is stock and investment realized 10% less than their book values. So when assets were sold, we should take it on the credit side. So bank stock. What is the stock value? 30,000. So 30,000 minus 10. What is a 10% of 30,000? That is 3,000. So how much amount realized on the stock? 27,000. Similarly, bank for this is for what? Investments. Again, investments how much? 10,000. 10,000 minus 10% of 10,000. So 1,000, that is 9,000 investments were sold for 9,000. Next, what he says, debtors realized 17,500. Actually, what is the amount of debtors? 19,000. So directly, what? How much they received? He said. So again, bank in brackets debtors. Directly, whatever the amount received on debtors, that because he gave directly. So we need not to think again. The next one he said machinery sold for 30,000. So directly here also bank brackets machinery sold for 30,000. Whatever the value sold, he gave that. The next what is that? Kranti took over buildings. So here partner has taken the asset. So you are supposed to write partner's name. Kranti capital account. What she took? Buildings. At what price? 85,000. So we write 85,000. Okay. Next, after Kranti, furniture was taken over by Shanti. So whoever the partner, whatever the asset takes over, that we will write with the name of the partner and goes into partner's capital account. Next, next creditors were paid at a discount of 1,200 furniture. Creditors were paid at a discount of 5%. Okay. So creditors, what is the amount? 30,000. Creditors means liabilities. Liabilities paid means debit side. So bank creditors 30,000 minus what is the discount? 5% of 30,000. 1,500 you minus. So how much you will get? Or 30,000 minus 5% means 27,500. No, 28,500. Is that? Next, what did he say? Kiran has agreed to pay bills payable. So Kiran capital account for bills payable. He took a bills payable. So what price he agreed to pay bills payable? Nothing is specified. That means whatever the bills payable amount that he is paying as it is. Then realization expenses. Next for realization expenses again bank realization expenses. What is the amount of realization expenses given in the question? 1,000. Done. So now what is the next step? Now what you do, take all these debits and credits, the difference amount you transfer to the partners capital account, and in the partners capital account, what do we do? Wherever partners come in the realization account, we will take on the opposite direction in the partners capital account. Okay. So here three partners are there. So who are they? Kranti, Shanti, Kiran. So first balance carried down. You take from the accounts. Balance from the capital accounts 30,000, 25, 15. So Kranti 30,000, Shanti 25,000, Kiran 15,000. Then next what do you have? General reserve is there. So give that general reserve. In this question, the partnership ratio is given 5 to 3 to 2 given in the question. So in that ratio, you only distribute 5 is to 3 is to 2. 5 is to 3 is to 2. Okay. So what is the amount of general reserve? What is the amount of general reserve? 10,000, 15,000. 15,000 in a 10. 1,500 into 5, 4,500. 1,500 into 3, 4, 15,000. 1,500 into 5 is 7,000. Is 15,000 by 10 and 1,500. 1,500 into 5, 7,500. Okay, 7,500 into 3, 4,500 into 2, 2,500. No, 3,000. Then next, now what you do here, see where is Kiran? Kiran on debit side. So Kiran from debit side in his capital account, take it on the credit side, writing realization account. So what is the amount of Kiran account? Bills payable he is paying. To what extent? The actual amount of bills payable. Right? 7,000. So in Kiran's account, debit side 7,000. Okay. And next, on come to this side. In realization, Kranti and Shanti are on credit side. So take them on the debit side. From realization you are taking, so realization account. In Kranti's account, how much? 85,000. Okay. And in Shanti's account, 1,200. Okay. You can take like this or separately. Realization bracket Kranti building, realization bracket Shanti furniture, and that like that also you can take, no problem. Now, any of you did this separately? Did any of you? Totals. Debit total 1,82,500. Okay. Credit 26,700. Okay. The difference? That much difference you are getting? The difference, whatever is there, to be transferred to the partner's capital account. Okay. Then you will write that balance. Rest of the sum is as usual. Whatever you did, same like. Okay. So only bank's transactions will come in the bank account. Will you able to do this? 24,200. That is debit is more than credit. Realization account are you talking about? See the realization account. Realization account, debit total, one do debit total and one do credit total. Debit total is 1,82,500 you're getting. And credit 30,000 plus 7,000 plus 27,000 plus 9,000 plus 17,500 plus 30,000 plus 85,000 plus 1,200. 2,06,500. Is that what happened? No one is doing. Credit total is 2,06,500. Is that? Sorry, 700. 2,06,700. So debit is credit is more than the debit. So we need to take a difference amount. $24,200. Very good. Someone has answered it then. Then unmute. 24,200 difference transferred to the partner's capital account. Partner's capital account. What is the amount? 24,200. Right? Yeah. Totals 2,06,700 over. So 24,200 divided by 10 means 20 into what is the ratio? 5:3 into 5. So 12,100 to realization account profit. So 12 Kranti is receiving 12,100 and 2420 into 3 7260 Shanti 2420 into 2 4840 Kiran, right? So now the total it, the difference whatever is there, that write as a bank balancing figure. This bank is balancing figure. We did it. Okay. Will you able to do this? Complete the problem? Okay. Yeah, children. I'm getting time for next class. And insolvency also there. Mm, actually, I thought of complete that also. In insolvency, whoever the partner gets insolvent, his share will be shared by the remaining partners in a capital ratio. Rest all sums same. Even in insolvency, we open realization account, partners capital account, bank account. Okay. And how do you show in insolvency? If say for example, in this only, Kranti has become insolvent. So posting everything you do as usual. Only when Kranti became insolvent means here in the realization also, though he became insolvent and Tiwala Tiyadam. Though he became insolvent, we will distribute whatever benefits that he is supposed to get. So everything normal. Only the thing his account falls shortage. Instead of credit balance, his account shows debit balance. So whatever the amount that his account showing debit balance, to the extent of that amount, the insolvent partners will pay. Okay. So bank account. So if you get any doubt, what you do, you go on doing normally. Insolvency sum. If you get the insolvency sum in exam, what you do, just a dissolution of form, how we did the same pattern. The last thing is that only one difference is there. Say, as I said, this Kiran is insolvent. Kiran insolvent means Kiran, as per the information, you just do the postings and do everything. His bank account, that is closing balance, instead of on debit side, you will get it on the credit side. Okay, close it. And in the bank, whatever his bank account showing your difference, that will be distributed by the remaining partners in their closing balance, capital balance. Closing capital balance ratio insolvent partners closing amount will be paid by the remaining partners. Bank account also normal as usual. So at least don't leave if you get an insolvency question in exam. Okay. As it is like dissolution of the partner, everything, the partnership form, whatever we did, two sums, similar like that, only insolvency also. Only one small bit changes. Please go through the question number. I'll give you. And theory is important in the dissolution of the partnership. What is that theory? I'm sharing the screen. Is in insolvency theory question, Gardner and Murray case. That Gardner and Murray case is important in the insolvency theoretically, and sometimes majority times he is asking that question also. 12 marks. I'm sharing screen. Please take look at this. Spelling mistakes are there. There's nothing. This by mistake highlighted. Also nothing. Okay. Take the screen. And this is partners capital account. They combined both unnecessarily. So this from here it is partners capital account. Okay, this is partners capital account. After this, you are supposed to prepare bank account. You prepare it on your own. Done. Thank you, children. I have to go to take. Do you have any doubts? Yes. Does anyone has any doubts? Right. Thank you. Let's we stop sharing. Come back to our class. Yeah. Next week we'll meet with the other. I shared now. I shared. I have one more class to join immediately. Please, your friends has taken the pics. Ask them. Right. Thank you, children. Thank you for being here. We'll meet next week with a new topic. We left with the hire purchase and installment system, branch accounts, and departmental accounts. I'll see which one to start. Whichever is easier and has more scope to get in the examination, that I'll take.